Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spinning on its ass.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
7-11.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Brandon Lowe. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is right there, one down.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He has a really good history against this starter in his career, hitting over 500 in those matchups, so he obviously sees the ball for whatever reason. Some guys you just own. We'll see if that trend continues.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Up next, J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over.
Leading off to the base, the designated hitter.
Randy Arozarena is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And stepping in, Willy Adames, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a high chopper. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs. Here now is Rafael Devers. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can. Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kiermaier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up is Kike Hernandez. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Mejia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Digging in next, Kevin Kiermaier. To short. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Up next for the Rays, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears it. So here's Michael Chavis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Next up for the Red Sox, Marwin Gonzalez in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even 400. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Popped up. Rousseau has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Christian Vasquez, trying here to plate the tying run from second from the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Alex Verdugo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We've played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. Now it'll be Yandy Diaz, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Three and 1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
2-0 now. The pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Reined in. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now that
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Randy Arozarena stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. And it's 1-1. Two and 1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
There's one on to first, and they get them both. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 balls and a strike now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Count remains full. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Now the pitch.
The third baseman, Michael.
Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now is Willy Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Kike Hernandez.
The designated hitter.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And now, Michael Chavis. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He loses him on ball 4. So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This pitch is popped up. Adames waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
The center fielder.
Next to hit is Manuel Margot. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now into the box, Yandy Diaz. He bounced out last time up. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2. Brendan McKay will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brendan McKay.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1.
Now back, left field.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows moving back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Gonzalez is there, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Brandon Lau stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Randy Arozarena. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there's ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Willy Adames is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The count now at 2-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. The go-ahead run will score. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and he fouls this one off. Adames at second with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Last.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And that misses, ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-0 home.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Renfroe sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Kike Hernandez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next up is Michael Chavis. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2 and 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Adam Ottavino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ottavino.
The 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So he sets him down swinging. Kevin Kiermaier goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Yandy Diaz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 5. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diego Castillo is into the ball.
Now pitching for number 63.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marwin Gonzalez at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Castillo features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
3-1 to him now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Next, here is Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
That misses. 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Again a 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2 now. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 2-2 offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end.
Leading off to the Rays, the right fielder, Austin.
Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is lined into right center. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Brendan Lau. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that misses 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Michael Brasso is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Nick Anderson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 70. Nick.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-1 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count still full, 3-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to dig in, Kike Hernandez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Back.